What's going on, my little need a laugh motherfuckers? Alright. I'm gonna tell you, I'll probably do like 2 Benny stories tonight for you. Just for that, because everybody's freaking out with this whole stuff with the world. So let me get into it. Alright, listen. When I was a kid, there was something, like every kid has to go, they got the spelling bee type thing. So we had like a tri-state thing where all the smartest kids will go and they will compete in a spelling bee type thing. For the people overseas, that's basically where they put a bunch of fucking kids and no one wants to hang out with up on stage and say, look, you little homely motherfuckers. How do you spell, I don't know, some fucking weird, crazy word. And they're there because nobody wants to hang out with them, and they could fucking spell things like fucking eucalyptus. Some of you motherfuckers at home like eucalyptus. Anyway, there's kids that can spell shit like that. Okay, I wasn't fucking one of them. But either way, I had to go to this fucking thing where they had these fucking brainiac kids on stage, and all the schools were there, whatever. And our school had one of these motherfuckers. So, no big deal. So we're there. It was a place downtown. I forgot the fucking name. It's a giant fucking auditorium thing. Whatever, doesn't matter. So anyway, we go down there. That day is me, Benny, and Mike. And we're there fucking bored out of our fucking mind. We're gonna see these fucking momos on stage fucking spelling words that you'll never use in a sentence. Whatever. Their parents are so proud of them. Oh my god, that's my daughter, that's my son. Like fucking kids are never gonna have sex ever. But no big deal. But then one thing happened. Each school wanted to be recognized for having that brainiac because that increased their chances of parents wanting to put their school there. Then there's funding. It's a fucking racket, okay? But either way. But our fucking brainiac kid, all of a sudden, he started to develop like an anxiety attack. All the crowd, I can't go out there, I can't. And the teacher like, you must. You represent our school district. And he's like, I can't, I'm not doing it no more. He was like literally like fucking hyperventilating. This is the first time I've ever seen somebody put a bag on a person's face. I was like, what the fuck are they doing to him? They're doing the bodega treatment on him. Either way. So now, my school district doesn't have a brainiac. That's kind of a fucking problem because all of a sudden we're there and the stand where our brainiac was supposed to be, there's no brainiac there. So the fucking teacher, Mr. Pasha, that's not Delta, or Lambada. All of a sudden, he's fucking like freaking out. And he's going through the kids like, who's the smartest motherfucker here? And he passed me and Mike. He didn't even stop by me and Mike. He just fucking blew right by us. But at the end, nobody fit that category, and nobody also wanted to be on stage. Spell this. QZB. I don't know. Everybody fucking be laughing. I go, fuck your mother. Let me tell you something. There are a couple of motherfuckers there on stage. When they couldn't spell, there was this one kid there. I think they started with like simple words, but the first word they started was photography, and he was cool. I don't know if somehow or another he got lost after the photo part, and I was like, you're fucking stupid, get the fuck off stage, your mother doesn't love you. That's the kind of kid I was in the fucking audience, and this fucking kid was like, motherfucker. I broke that motherfucker down psychologically. So he fucking ran off stage, that type of stuff. But before that stuff all started, Mr. Pashley had to find his new brainiac. And all of a sudden, Benny just said, I'll fucking do it. Now, Benny and the word brainiac, I know Benny, so yes. But back then, Benny's skills as a superhuman hadn't come out yet. So Mr. Pashley's like, no. And he's like, yeah, I can go up there. I could do that. I can, they could ask me how to spell things. And Mr. Pashley was kind of jammed up. Because if you don't compete, you don't get funding. He was thinking, I don't care if I lose, but if nobody competes. So anyway, sure enough, there goes Benny on stage. And I was fucking rolling because I'm thinking to myself, like, what fucking word are they going to hit Benny with? Because I was waiting for this one. Like, I grew up with Benny as a fucking, like, I met Benny when I was like 4 years old. Like, literally, like, we were playing with blocks. And like 2 hours later, we were beating a motherfucker. This motherfucker's name is Jason. And I don't know what he did, but me and Benny blocked him to death. We formed a union back then. And our fathers were, you know, so it worked out. But either way, so Benny's on stage and they're going from right to left. And the fucking first word they came out with was neuropathy. Let me tell you something. Even today at 50 years old, I'm like, neuropathy. I'm fucking breaking it down, saying, fuck that shit. I'm hanging out with the Sundowns people. Bug it. And down the line, motherfuckers are tapping out. They couldn't spell it. And I'm fucking just fucking rolling on motherfuckers. Like, that's it, get off the stage. Fuck you. I'm almost like an AMC hater there. Get off, that's it, shut up. And I'm in the side going A, B, C, D, fucking motherfuckers up when they're hearing that combination. And all of a sudden they get to Benny. And Benny fucking spells it. And what's funny about it was that the people at the like the little panel, they asked him, "Could you spell it again?" Which is fucking like, that's fucked up. Nobody else had to spell it again. And Benny said, "Yeah, no problem." His famous words, "Yeah, no problem." Like I say at the end of the day, Benny's thing is, "Yeah, no problem." It could be anything. Benny, I gotta help. You gotta help me kill this motherfucker. Yeah, no problem. Like that. So Benny fucking spells it again. And it was like, boom, 1 point for Benny. And all the fucking kids there looking at this big fucking Shrek ogre motherfucker on the edge of the fucking thing. And then they come out with another word. I think it was hydroponic. It must have been like hydroponic. It was, and yeah, it was something. It was, I'm going back like literally like 40 years, but it was a fucking hard word, hydro something. And down the line, motherfuckers folded. One little girl almost had it, but she fucked up on the last part. Fuck it, I wish they had buzzers. And I was like, Benny, can Benny do this? I was like, nah, Benny can't do this. Sure enough, that motherfucker spelled the fucking word. And once again, they asked him to repeat it. And I'm like, that's fucked up. Leave him alone. That fucking probably racked his brain. But he spelled it again. And they were just chopping motherfuckers down the road. So at the end of the day, they keep asking fucking Benny these fucking questions. You know, these things to spell. And Benny's just knocking them out. And it's just like fucking kids are walking on saying, hey, I fucking hate you. And Benny fucking being Benny. Benny no longer wanted to be on the edge of the stage. Benny just walked to the middle of the stage and got to the fucking podium. He's fucking like he's running for president. And then he became Benny. When they started asking the words for the people, of one of the words like the radioactivity. I remember that one because fucking Benny told the kid, all right, shut the fuck up. And he started spelling it before the kid even had a chance. And the panel's like, you can't do that. He's like, why we're gonna waste time for? He's not gonna do it. There was this little Chinese kid on the side. He kept looking at Benny like, monster man, monster. When they asked the fucking word, it was what the fuck was the word? I'll get it anyway. But the one word where they matched Benny up with this little Chinese kid was photosynthesis. And I'll still remember that one. They gave it to the Chinese kid first. They were like, let this little Chinese kid fucking just spell it and we'll get rid of this motherfucker. Well, guess what? That little egg roll motherfucker, he fucking tapped out. He was looking at Benny like, Now, he didn't leave the stage because if Benny didn't get it, he would stay on. And fucking Benny just turned around and just fucking spelled it out. Like, what the fuck? Like, he invented it. And once again, they asked them again, and to the point where even parents are going, hey, that's bullshit, leave that kid alone. And fucking Benny's like, hey, what the fuck is wrong with you? Oh my God. Benny's cursing at the panel. What the fuck? Why do I gotta spell it 2 fucking times for you? We're fucking kids, and Benny's fucking arguing with adults and fucking cursing. That's just how it was, because we grew up with fucking animals. So anyway, the fucking Chinese kid broke out. Fucking Benny told him, don't forget your lunchbox. Fucking kid was looking back at Benny like, I'm gonna fucking hurt you one day. So anyway, then it was Benny and this fat chick that wasn't on the fucking stage. It was just the two of them. And the fat chick was from fucking New Jersey. So fucking Benny was there fucking looking at her. And he's fucking mentally fucking her up. He's telling her, listen, at the end of the day, you're going down. You're going down. So anyway, they gave her a word. I don't remember what the fucking word was. It was some fucking weird word you'll never. And she didn't get it. And fucking Benny was a fucked up. I mean, Benny was a trip. He was like, whatever. Maybe next school year. So anyway, Benny starts spelling the fucking word. And they disqualified Benny. Because they said that he didn't wait to be called on. So it was poor gamemanship, you know, whatever. And they disqualified him, but he spelled it. So the parents are like, what the fuck? This is New York. Motherfuckers don't play that shit. But we all know at the end of the day why they want Benny to fucking win this. Here's this fucking retard come over, and Benny knocked everything out. Benny knew every fucking word. He fucking spelled it twice. And there was no, well, can you say that again? Bullshit. Benny fucking said everything perfectly. So they disqualified him, which led to a fucking uproar. So because Benny was also cursed, so you know what Benny said? I don't give a fuck about your fucking award. He told them all, to this day I will remember. You can shove it up your ass. I just came up here to see if I can beat all these fucking kids. And sure enough, Benny walked off the fucking stage, and it was the most hilarious fucking thing in the world. Now, the funny thing about it was, and most people, they had their laugh, ha ha ha, whatever. But for me, I realized something. Benny was fucking brilliant. And I realized that later on in life, his way of analyzing things, that's like when he took over that building and he had the fucking, he made that building into a fucking, like a blue chip stock fucking restaurant, parking facility, rent a car, the gym facility, the membership card. Benny was a fucking, Benny's that. Benny could analyze things like a quant before his time. And let me tell you something. I fucking went to Frank, Benny's father, Mike's father, and I told him, listen, you don't know, Benny was like fucking, like he beat every fucking smart kid in the tri-state area. I don't think you understand what Benny is. Fucking Frank tells me, I'm a fucking kid. He tells me, listen, let me tell you something about my son. He points it up like that about my son. If that little motherfucker's left alone, he'll fucking kill humanity. I fucking laughing. That's fucking Benny. What is he talking about? And he told me, you keep an eye on my fucking Benito, because he's so fucking smart, he'll end humanity. And it was fucking true throughout life, man. Fucking Benny was, I mean, Benny would read things and it would just stay in his fucking brain. Benny got into fucking Microsoft, never been into stocks or anything. But he heard a conversation, he started researching it, and all of a sudden it stood in his brain, and he fucking went into, not Microsoft, Apple. Back when there was like floppy disk and it was like the fucking Macintosh type stuff, that type of stuff. We were fucking kids. We were kids. And he was like, he fucking understood the whole thing. Yeah, this stock, he fucking knew the whole thing. And like he waited until there was a time. And when I was on the street, the guy Richard that was my Yoda, he just went up to him and he's like, well, how would I buy stocks? And no joke, Benny was a fucking kid, but through Frank, they actually held Apple back then. That was some, like, nobody could fucking believe it. He's this fucking Puerto Rican kid, and he fucking knows everything about fucking, Steve Jobs should have fucking recruited this motherfucker. But how many of you motherfuckers can spell photosynthesis? Fucking Benny's brilliant. Still fucking brilliant now. Let me tell you something. And I asked him, how do you remember this shit? He's like, I don't know, I read that shit, it stays in my fucking head. Like, for real, like, you could ask him shit that nobody will know. He'll have it in his fucking head. So, society falls down. I want to be next to that motherfucker. Benny, how do you fix an airplane? All right, this is what we do. All right. I guess the next story I'll do about Benny, I'll do that for another video just because with the spelling bee, I'll leave it at that. But he fought Jawi's family. They were like all Kung Fu people, which was hilarious. You guys should have seen that. I'm not getting into it. But Benny fought a fucking entire school full of Kung Fu people, which was the funniest thing in the world, because if you would have had a camera and filmed it, it literally would have looked like one of those 1970 type Kung Fu movies with fucking Benny inside fucking judo slamming fucking people. For all you New Yorkers that know New York back in the 80s with all those fucking Kung Fu schools, fucking Jawi was going to a Kung Fu, I'll fucking say this. Jawi was going to a fucking Kung Fu school, and his family was there and everything. And judo, you know, like me, Benny, and Mike, we were judo guys. That's how we just grew up, you know, fucking judo, jiu-jitsu. So fucking Benny, being a sweetheart of a guy, tells Jawi, why don't you come over to the judo school? And, you know, that's it. Just come over. Just be one of us. And Jawi, no, I do Kung Fu. Kung Fu more deadlier. So Benny, being the retard that he is, he goes, all right, no problem. I want to take a look at that. I'll go to your school. Big fucking mistake. So he goes to the school, and I guess when Jawi was speaking Jawi-ish to the Kung Fu people, they didn't understand. Benny went there to watch. They thought Benny went there to challenge them. So Benny goes in this fucking school, and they fucking literally like had this fucking skinny kid fucking start like throwing kicks in hands or whatever, and fucking Benny fucking took him, judo slam. And after a while, he was fucking people up, and he was like, man, I don't want to learn this. Like that. Okay, look. Judo has like multiple variations of throws, sweeps, chokes, takedowns, ground game. Like it's highly advanced, multiple variations. But Benny, remember what I said was brilliant? This motherfucker, he was like a supercomputer. And this motherfucker went into a Kung Fu school that actually tried to test him. Big mistake, because he went there like, Benny, hey, what's going on? My name is Benny. He fucked everybody up. Here's the problem. Benny was twisting, tapping motherfuckers out, chopping, choking, whatever. So anyway, next day in school, I see Jawi's all fucking distraught, and like, I sad, and I'm like, Jawi, huh? What's going on, my Chinese motherfucker? And all of a sudden he goes, Benito beat my father up. I was like, how the fuck how does Benito beat up your father? What happened was that Benito, Jawi's family ran the fucking Kung Fu school. So all of a sudden, one of the guys that took a fucking beat was fucking Jawi's father. And then the war was set, because when we were growing up, Mikey and Benny, the people thought they were my brother. They were my brothers. But at the end of the day, it was like, it was war between me and Jawi. And I was saying Jawi all the time, Jawi, why you be like that? You're my Chinese nigga, my nigga. And he was like, I hate you and Benny, hate you. Well, it's funny, one time during a parent-teacher night, Jawi's fucking father came, and he was fucking real fucking, you know, like, tight fucking organized little, you know, fucking dude. And all of a sudden, he saw Benny just said, and I'll fucking choke you out again. And I was like, oh shit, that's fucking Jawi's father? Let me tell you something. I thank God that brilliant, stupid motherfucker was in my life. Jawi. I asked fucking Benny, how'd you fuck his father up? And he said, it's simple. When he did that tiger claw bullshit on me, I fucking grabbed him and I fucking put him in the fucking death grip. He tried to shake his way out of it, and he said, and that's when I turned around. Benny fucking just told me he did one of the most fucked up throws in judo, dumped him, and then landed his body on top of him. Benny was a savage. Like, I mean, some guys are like that in the match. He's how it is. But if not, he's like a gentle bear rolling with you. But he fucked up Jawi's father. As a matter of fact, Jawi's father closed the Kung Fu school like a week or two after that. I mean, imagine Benny fucked up all the students. There was Tiger, Crane, Wolverine. Fucking, he fucked all you motherfuckers up. He went in there with fucking judo like that. What's going on, guys? How you doing? Hey. And he's in there like, Shawa Salam. Fucking Jawi was like, kill him, motherfuckers, now. Fucking Benny told me they all have fucking sandals and fucking red sash bandanas. Benny fucked them up. Just fucked up shit to them. That shit is fucking ridiculous. The crane, fuck you. The crane don't mean nothing when your fucking knee is being twisted this way. Now I'm gonna get kung fu people telling me they want to attack me. I like kung fu people. You're the most fucking. I didn't want to talk about. Now I'm gonna fight with our kung fu people. Oh my god. You notice all the kung fu people got no scars and knuckles and not fucked up. And the second that you pop them in the fucking mouth, they're like that. Time out, motherfucker. Time out. I gotta call Bruce Lee and see if this shit still works. Fucking Benny fucked up everybody in this fucking. It was called the White Dragon Academy. Fucking the White Dragon didn't have nothing against Benito. Benito went up those stairs. And you know, it's funny because think about it in your brain. Benny walking into a fucking place and trying to be like, how you doing? Whatever. And all of a sudden, Benny's on the mat. Motherfuckers are trying to kick him in his knee and shit like that. So Benny gets pissed and fucking just ogres them. It was fucking a trip, man. But the spelling bee stuff. Anyways, y'all, listen. If you're out there, I'm sorry your father got fucked up. But at the end of the day, he fucking tried to white crane fucking Benny. The eye, grab the throat. Whatever, I'm not gonna get into that. Fucking Chinese people. Stick to fucking food. You motherfuckers are incredible with food. We're gonna fuck you up. No, Benny fucked you up. Long time. Benny was up there for like an hour fucking just racking motherfuckers. Who's next? It was fucking having Randori fucking free training with them. Oh my god. He told me he fucking grabbed fucking Jawi's father, hooked around the head, and fucking did the Haragoshi. Just fucking took him fucking to outer space. Took him to fucking Pluto. Shit. Fuck McGregor and Poirier. I would have fucking. That's the fight I wanted to see. I think that scarred Jawi to the most. Fucking his classroom friend fucked up his father. The Bruce Lee in the family. So, motherfucker. Benny caught you, motherfuckers. Anyway, love you, motherfuckers. Don't study kung fu. And don't try to spell photosynthesis, you motherfuckers. He'd be like, photo fuck Lou. I don't give a fuck.